What's the deal? It's the boy Duane McClean at Duane McClean TV. Shouts out to everybody showing love, man. It's the boy. You know what I'm saying? Doing something different, shooting my back camera today, you know what I'm saying? First time doing this. You know what I'm saying? I usually shoot from the from the front face of the camera, but it's all good. It is what it is, as long as y'all receiving information. Let me make sure this bitch recorded. Oh, we all good. All right. What's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's the boy Duane McClean TV. Back at you live with the wrinkly tea. You know how we do it out here, you know what I'm saying? The wrinkly tea ain't always gonna be wrinkly. I really just came home from work and I just changed. I said, let me get back to blogging. I got something on my mind I want to talk about. Good little topic. I got a few things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a few videos tonight, a few clips. But first thing first, I gotta do shouts out. So wrote some names down. Shouts out to Official PTV. Shouts out to LTP Entertainment. Shouts out to MC Galaxy 21 for showing love. Shouts out to Fab Lido. Shouts out to my boy Edward Parker. Edward Parker, when I start selling merchandise, if I ever start selling merchandise. Once the channel get to 2,000 subscribers, maybe a little bit more. Once I start getting a little more, I'm gonna start selling merchandise. I'll make sure I send you something for free, a free care package. Shouts out to my boy Todd Garner. Pretty much everybody on this list, they'll probably get something for free, more than likely. Eva SS, shouts out to her. I think she's new to the channel. Shouts out to Solo Ray. Shouts out to Liz. Tolis, I forgot how to say it. Tolis or something. But you the one who told me I need to get an iPhone. Shouts out to JUD Judd, showing love on the channel. I'll see you in the comments. Shouts out to Cola is Cola. I thank you. Another new one. Shouts out to Tanya Williams. You know, oh yeah. Shouts out to Supreme 1K. That's my boy. Shouts out to OG Scotty B. Shouts out to the Enlightened One. Shouts out to everybody showing love. You know, I couldn't get to everybody, but if I missed you, just put your name in the comments. And if you've been fucking with the channel for a long time, I will know, because I read all the comments. I try to interact with most of them whenever I get time. So I will know that you shout me. I will, fuck it. But I will know who you are. I will know that you have been fucking with the videos in the past. So I will make sure I give you a shout in the future if I miss you. And all the ladies, the new ladies is coming in. Y'all know the boy single, you know what I'm saying? I got a whip, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing to hit the goddamn inbox. You know what I'm saying? Hit a nigga up. You know what I mean? Y'all ladies following the channel. You know what I mean? We can get plane tickets. We set something up. You know, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sing like, by y'all thumbnail like you look good. But anyway, it's not a dating channel. Let's get back into the information. So today I'm going to be talking about greed and how I feel that greed is the #1 issue fucking up the planet. Greed is the biggest problem in the world right now. Greed. Greed is the #1 thing that's destroying everything. And we're going to go through step by step how we're going to break this down, how greed is fucking up everything. Let's go with diseases. We're going to go, first we'll hit diseases, the food, how they're destroying the environment, how they're fucking us over with the taxes, and just how they're just some all around shitty, greedy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, and also, I do curse a lot in my videos, so most of my videos are not monetized, so please hit the Cash App. It will be in the description box below. I curse a lot in my videos. I give you guys a raw intake. I don't really give a fuck. I might later on down the line, might try not to cuss as much in my videos, but it wouldn't be me. But first thing first, talking about greed and how greed is destroying, we'll talk about how greed is like fucking with the diseases. All right, so we all know that there's a lot of cures on the planet, and we have there's a lot of cures on the planet for diseases, excuse me. And we all know there's a cure for AIDS. There's a cure for cancer. They even have cures for diabetes, believe it or not. Most of these diseases on here, on this planet, they have cures. Most of these STDs were all man-made, but it's big business. I think the cancer business is over $1 billion something a year, maybe even to the trillions. The lobbyists, the big pharmaceutical companies, they even call them big pharma. The big pharmaceutical companies do a lot of lobbying to get a lot of bills passed, to get a lot of their drugs pushed in through the way. You notice the FDA doesn't regulate a lot of these drugs, or it hits the market. There's not a lot of testing on them. And these drugs come with a lot of side effects. Opioids kill a lot of people. But these people continue to push this stuff out because they know if they send out the cure for cancer, they're going to lose money. Cancer is over $1 billion industry. The common cold is $1 billion industry. They have a cure for the common cold. Instead of saving lives and making this world a better place, they're going to continue to put out this bullshit to kill them as many people as they can, as long as they continue to get paid. They have to have a certain amount of people killed a year. They get paid off the funeral. The funeral homes get paid. When people die, debt gets left over. It goes on to the next child. Say somebody's old. Well, you die. Now the debt's on there. And I really think that's really crazy how they're greedy they are, and how the fact that they cure a lot of disease, but they choose not to. How they have the patents to how they make these diseases just to kill people, just to make a profit off of some things. How the lobbyists for Big Pharma, they allow you to get these laws passed so they can produce all these crazy drugs that have all these crazy side effects. Next time you're watching TV, watch all these damn side effects. It'd be like, yeah, if you're depressed, take this, but we have diarrhea, fucking something else, high blood pressure, your dick might not get hard. A whole bunch of crazy shit comes up, man. Like, who would want to take these motherfucking drugs, man? Nobody wants to do that shit. But they are hiding that shit, and they're doing all this shit just for money. Now, let's get on to the food, okay? So now you already know the fast food industry cut corners so they can make it cheaper to produce the food, all right? So say I own a burger business. I sell fresh beef. Well, fresh, naturally grass-fed beef is very expensive. So it's like $8 a pound versus this cheap soybean synthetic infused meat that is $2 a pound. So now if I can get this right here as much and still sell it for the same price with the $2 meat instead of getting this natural meat, but I'm selling it that much and I'm making a profit now. So they're doing a lot of stuff just so they can make a profit. All right, so even with the marijuana industry, you know, marijuana is legalized. The marijuana is getting massively produced, and it's produced at such a fast pace that they're putting pesticides into the marijuana that y'all smoking. So you're not getting a pure raw marijuana like you probably used to get. The marijuana you're getting now is probably covered in pesticides, infused with all different type of synthetic ingredients. You don't know what the hell you're smoking. But back to the food, they're putting stuff in all this food just so they can cut corners and push this shit out here to us, and we can eat it, and it makes them more money. With the chickens, like the chickens that they raise up, they're putting these chickens, filling them with steroids so they can be raised quicker, so they can grow quicker, and we can consume them quicker. So if as soon as the chicken comes out the egg, we can turn it to a whole chicken in one day, get that chicken off until it's cut up and killed. Now the money's faster. Imagine how slow it would be if they did it the natural way. A chicken only supposed to be probably about a size, like a whole chicken, probably like a little bigger than my fist, a whole chicken. Chickens are not supposed to be this motherfucking big, you know what I'm saying? Like how big they, I'm big as my fist, I don't know. Probably about that, I don't know. How you go to see a whole fucking chicken, I don't know nothing about fucking chickens, but I do know they are filling them with fucking steroids and pushing them out there as fast as possible. The same thing with the cows, the pigs, any type of industry we're in, they're pumping this shit out just to get it out faster. The apples that we eat and the fruit, they are covering that shit with all types of wax so it can last longer in the stores on the shelf, just so they can make $1. You see how all this stuff comes to $1? How our health is being at their own debt, how our health is getting more and more attacked, it's getting worse, how they don't give a fuck about what the hell we eat, they don't give a fuck what the hell we do, but just so they can make $1 at the end of the day. And it's only getting worse. So was there any other topic I need to hit on the food-wise? Pesticides, marijuana, apples, food. I mean, you pretty much got the gist of it. And here's another thing, man, how these companies like to shit over is how they're fucking greedy. Oh, so these companies will cut out all our bonuses. Walmart has enough money to pay every employee $70,000 to $100,000 a year. A cashier right now can be making $50,000 a year. I know people are going to watch this and be like, well, that's fucked up. Why I got to go to college just to make $50,000 a year? They make the prices that way. You who went to college, who's making $50,000 a year, you're supposed to be making $250,000 a year, but you're only making $50,000. That cashier is supposed to be making $20,000. No, they're supposed to be making $50,000, but she was only making $20,000. He is only making $20,000. So they're doing it that way so their pockets can get fatter. They're cutting out our health insurance. They're cutting out everything. Jeff Bezos just cut out health insurance for his part-time employees. Guess how big his fucking mansion is? When they cut out say if they cut 50 cents from every employee's paycheck, you got over 100,000 employees. That's a lot. Say you cut an hour off of every employee's day. That's a lot of money that you save throughout that time. So these companies right here do not give a fuck about how we live on Christmas. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. These motherfuckers are making trillions of dollars, and we're only making barely making pennies on the dollar. So that right there is adding stress to society. It's adding stress to the homes. It's making kids not being raised good, not to the point to where they need to be raised. Just that stress alone, knowing that the fact that these people are not even living good or living to the point to where we could be living, because these companies are fucking greedy. They don't give a fuck. All this money that Amazon has, Google has, Apple has. Apple has a fucking factory in China. Is this shit still recording? Okay. I just had to make sure it's still recording. Make sure. All right. Apple has a factory in China where they paying these motherfuckers $2 to $3 an hour. They're probably like $8, $9 an hour. They live there. They got fucking fences around that's out like this around the side of the building that catch motherfuckers that want to go out and kill themselves. Go watch a documentary about the Chinaman that worked in the Apple factory and how bad he had to live. The shit's not cool, man, how they treat them individuals. And they send all those businesses overseas so it's a communist country, meaning they don't give a fuck of you. They have no laws. So meaning people can get paid $5 an hour. And they send those businesses over there so they can do that. And that's fucked up. You're going to pay those people $5 an hour because their person says that. And they communist, the person over China is a communist. And it doesn't bother him that his people are making that type of money, but he lives like a fucking king. They send these places to places like South America, all these places, just so they can pay them pennies on the dollar. And that's taking jobs away from your average American. So there it goes again. It's fucking up America. You got people there working all day and night just for some pennies because they don't want to come over here and pay us nickels. We're not even asking for pennies. We're just getting nickels. They don't want to pay us nickels, so they're giving them pennies. If you really break it down, like minimum wage is a bunch of fucking nickels. If you break it down an hour by the minute, it's a bunch of fucking nickels. It's not quarters. You're not even getting a quarter. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to pay us that much. They want to save so much fucking money. And I never understood why the hell it's like that. I'm like, damn, why do you need more billions? Like, you got $1 billion. Why the hell you need more billions? Like, what more do you need to buy? It's a power thing and it's greed. It's pride. It's all those things. And greed is the number one thing that's destroying the planet. It's the number one. These motherfuckers have so much money. They can save so many people, save so many lives, but they choose not to because they're just some greedy motherfuckers. That's what it boils down to. Okay, so now let's talk about the environment. These people who want oil are drilling all over the world, sucking out the earth's blood. All right. I don't believe in fossil fuels. I don't believe dinosaurs are real. I pretty much believe the earth produces its own oil. We've been talking about the earth running out of oil for years. Y'all, the earth is big as fuck. All right. It's a big fucking flat plane. I am a weirdo. I don't believe the earth is round. I do believe it's flat. But I do believe the earth produces its own oil. We've been pumping oil out of the earth since the 1800s. 200 something years. Pumping billions of gallons a day. And it hasn't ran out yet. That should say something. But look what it's doing to the land. Look what it's doing to the natural environment. Look what it's doing to the ocean. And it's because motherfuckers is greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's pure greed to the shit. Look how they just go around and just chop down all the fucking trees because they want to build businesses. Look at why you think the fucking Amazon was on fire? It was for all monetary gain. It was for money purposes. They set that shit on fire for that reason. There was another one at the tip of my tongue. Why it's destroying the environment, man. How people with money is just, wars and shit. Motherfuckers go to war just for fucking money. Just for money. These wars, like millions of people are killed just for money. Look at the shit in Blood Diamond. Kids are getting murdered to dig up diamonds to sell to rich rappers and white folk. Well, rich people. I just can't single out white people. Y'all know I love my white folk, man. Shouts out to my crackers, man. Love, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the most unseasoned chicken in the world. Shouts out to y'all, man. I love my white folk. But there's nothing against y'all. But just as to sell diamonds to rich people. Kids are getting killed out here in Africa, like all over the world, like all for money. You know what I'm saying? These wars are getting started for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching something on the Joe Rogan show with Cal Kalinke. Oh, it just hit me too about the environment. That's another one. But he was saying that, damn, what the fuck was he saying? He did say this. This was another one I thought of because damn, that just blew my mind. he did say that 76% of the gases of the emissions that's destroying the atmosphere comes from businesses, not the people, not us driving our cars. So you getting your little hybrid and using natural stuff, you're only like a little decimal out here, a little centimeter, a little fucking pebble solving anything. We got to talk to these motherfucking businesses. We got to start talking to them about changing this shit up and fixing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing. And also, this is the thing with Kyle Collins, they just hit me. Saudi Arabia is murdering motherfuckers in Yemen. All right, they're murdering a lot of people over there in Yemen, and we won't do nothing about it because we're cool with Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia does a lot of bad shit, but since they're giving us money, we just turn the blind eye and act like nothing happens. And we invade countries, kill multiple people, lots of people, just for the monetary gain, just for the oil. You know what I'm saying? Just for the oil, man. And it's crazy that these companies are the ones who pollute the water. You know, they do all types of crazy shit. Look at Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I think Flint, Michigan is the only one with bad water. But some days I turn my water on, it's bad. But you go to the better neighborhoods, they got better water. But they got to make our water bad to afford water for them. All right? They raise our taxes all the time. These greedy, you know, Amazon doesn't pay taxes. Y'all know that? Amazon makes probably $500 billion a year. What if we tax what's 20% of $500 billion? It's a lot of fucking money. What does he need $500 billion for, man? If with a company that big, I should go work for them and make $100 grand. The guy who's going to make it $100 grand, he needs to make it $300 grand. People just motherfucking greedy, man. There's some sick bastards out here. It's just to the point to where we don't know what the fuck is going on, what the fuck to do about this shit, because it's just everybody's cutting corners. Everybody wants all this money, and these big corporations are just destroying the world, and they're going to be the reason why the world is destroyed. And we are going to support them, we as the people, because we're going to continue to shop off Amazon. We're going to continue to drive our cars. We're going to continue to use our lights. We're going to continue to go to work. We're going to continue to eat this food, including me. What I'm like telling my little girl she can't go get some McDonald's. Daddy, I want some McDonald's. You know, when my kids get older, I'm going to start, when they turn like 10, 11, where they can understand shit and grasp on the shit, I'm going to start telling them, hey, we need to be careful about the food we eat. You know, I'm going to have to start leading by example. One day I got to just suck it up and say, buy the pizza, man. Gotta be a vegan, man. It's going to come because it's only a matter of time before, because the more I eat this bullshit, these punk ass Popeye chicken sandwiches and shit, I'm starting to realize like, yo, I'm killing myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to continue to eat this shit, this steroid enhanced, synthetically enhanced meat that's not even natural. None of this shit that we have is natural. Everything is infused with something to cut corners, to save money. And it's all a capitalistic society. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand it, but I'll be okay with it if they put out more. They got enough money to save the world. The 1% that owns all the, like 10% owns all the money. Not even 10%, 1% of the population of the planet owns all the money. It's like a few motherfuckers that own all the money. They can save the world. They don't want to. They don't want to save the world. They can stop all the diseases. They can stop all the wars. They can stop all the hate. Don't get me wrong. Life balance, you have to have evil to have good. You have to have good to have evil. That's the way life balances out. There's never going to be a time where everything's all good, because that will destroy the way the universe works. The universe doesn't even work that way. So, but they can make it to where most of the shit's good. There's just a little bit of evil. But they wanted a bunch of evil and a little bit of good. Evil's profitable. That's another thing how greed destroys shit. We know that evil's profitable. We know this bad shit's profitable. We're going to put that shit out. Instead of us saying, hey, let's lose some money today, let's put out a positive video. It's just real crazy how the hell this shit's going, how the fuck this shit is. And what are we going to do as a society to stop it? You know, are we going to band together? The only way to stop this shit, Bernie Sanders says on the Joe Rogan show, and I've been had this idea. I had this idea 7, 8 years ago, is if we all band together and just say, fuck it, we're not going to pay taxes. That's the only way to do it. All of us got to say, not going. I need 10 million people. 10 million people to say we're not going to go to work. We're going to live off the grid. Fuck it. Live off the grid. You know it's illegal to grow your own food. You know it's illegal to collect rainwater. Why is it illegal to collect rainwater? Why is it illegal to grow your own food? Why is it illegal to have a certain amount of cows? You got to have a license for something. I forgot what it was. I think you only have like 5 chickens. Your own chickens, you only have 5. If you have more than that, you gotta pay like a fine or get like a ticket or something. They want to make it as difficult as possible. And somebody who's already got a bunch of kids and shit ain't gonna have the time to go have 5-something chickens. Do we really own our land? Think about taxes. Think about how fucked up taxes is. You pay your house off, but now you gotta pay taxes on the motherfucker. You don't pay taxes, they come take the motherfucker. Say you got land, right? My grandfather has 18 acres of land that my aunt pays the taxes on. And I think she lives over there by herself because she's the one paying taxes on. I ain't nothing against you, auntie. It's nothing against you. I'm just saying, like, I think I asked could I move over there, and she was cool with the shit. But I think she's the main one paying the taxes on the land. She stopped paying the taxes. Who that land go back to? So do we really ever own anything? No. They want to keep that tax shit because they fucking greedy. They want to own everything. They some sick motherfuckers. Sick. And what are we the people want to do? We need to stick together, band together, say we're not doing this shit. We want to get rid of the tax law to where we can actually own our shit. If I own this car, I shouldn't have to pay taxes on it. If I own this house, I shouldn't have to pay taxes on it. We got to start putting our foot down, and we got to start putting our foot on the government neck as a people, as a whole. We have to. You know, that's the only way to stop this shit. And I know what y'all saying, but what are you going to do? I can't do nothing by myself. There's nothing I can do by myself. So if I quit working and I quit doing this, it's not going to solve anything. You know what I'm saying? We need a billionaire on our side. We need a billionaire on our side. Somebody's going to financially cover a bunch of people while we make this statement. We need a billionaire willing to give all his money away. For real. He's willing to take care of all of us while we making this statement. That's what we need, a big donation, a bunch of people to band together, say, fuck it, live off the grid. And we need a people's union. We can get a people's union to where instead of us voting for a politician, they come to us with what they want to change. We as the people agree on it, on a certain parameters. That's why we have a people's union. We just can't have a bunch of people feeling their feelings, but we got to have something we can agree on and go on about it, man. We need some representation for the people and not just a Democrat or Republican, because I feel like a Democrat is shit and a Republican is shit with corn. Either way, you getting shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want y'all to really think about this shit and really start thinking about what can we do as a whole, and what can we do as a group of people, and what can we do to help better the place. You know what I'm saying? To help make this world a better place. My shit look bad, but I don't know. I need to have a decoration or something out there. You know what I'm saying? Backdrop. But it is what it is. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Talk long enough. We're going to be probably recording all night tonight and early in the morning. What I'm going to start doing is, since I usually just record on the fly, and that my days are getting mixed up now, and since the time went back, it's kind of hard to put everything together. So I'm going to record, and we're going to drop stuff throughout the week. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Drop some comments down below. Please let me know what y'all thinking about. Debate with me on this. Let me know if I missed out on anything. Let me know if I'm just bullshitting. And let me know if you think the plan will work. If we all stuck together. Shouts out to everybody showing love. Thank you guys again for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all don't know how much that means. My channel did generate over $1.20, I think. And I'm very happy for that $1.20. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, it's $1.20. Motherfucker. My YouTube channel made $1.20. That is a snowball effect. You know, you gotta always, I want y'all to remember something. Everything you start doing, you gotta start from somewhere. You gotta crawl before you walk. You come out as a sperm, you go in the stomach as a baby, you come out the baby, you become a a fucking toddler, you become an adolescent, you become a child, become a teacher, become an adult. And throughout those years, you're going to become to get better. Then you get old and you die, you move on, you know. But you got to start somewhere no matter what, you know. So you're not just going to come out good. So my YouTube channel is not going to come out making $1,000 every video. Or I don't want my YouTube channel to start bringing me, I be having goddamn $40 a week. Right now, $50 a week, bitch. Who else doing that? But anyways, I'm going to have to stop cursing in my videos. But like I said, if you want to keep the cuss words, please donate down into the Cash App. I will have it down below in the comment section. I have my Instagram. So ladies, hit me up on my Instagram, DM me. If you want, and fellas, if you want to chat it up with me sometime, I'll try to reach back out with you. Tyshawn, I think that's your name. I still see you on Instagram. I got to hit you back whenever I get time. So if anybody just want to contact me, hit me in my DM on Instagram, follow me on Snap. I really don't post as much as I need to. I'm gonna start trying to be more incorporated with my Instagram and my social media. It's going to happen. Just gotta stop being motherfucking lazy. So you guys, love all y'all. Y'all keep your head up. Y'all be safe. It's the boy, duanepatrickmclean, and I'm out.